What's up, tribe? It is Friday, March 27th, 2026. Happy weekend. I want to just make it clear that you're going to see me repost videos, posts from creators that are telling the truth. And if you think for a moment that spirituality is not equal to truth, then you're really not into spirituality. And that's what I'm here for. Formerly conspiracy theorist, always spiritual, awakened since the 1980s. I had a website in the 90s called Vibrational Enlightenment. Yep, a long time ago. And it's so uber important for me to make sure that people do not run from what's going on in the world just to validate their awakening based on what other people are saying. If you think for a moment that what's happening in the world right now is not part of the Age of Aquarius, then you're probably confused. Because the last couple of years, it was really a moment or a time of releasing exposure. You know, getting the information out there of who was corrupting who and at what expense. And we've all found out, at least here in America, that us citizens have been, for the lack of a better word, taxed much more than the rest of the world. I'm not talking about percentages. I'm talking about really where our money's going to. And most of our money went to other countries. And behind that was money laundering and corruption. And tied to that was crimes against humanity. So yes, it's important that we understand not only what's happening right now, but what's being reported as fake and propaganda, manipulation, control, and what's being reported as sovereignty, exposure of corruption, justice. And that's why it's so important, at least to me. Maybe not you. Maybe you still feel that there is nothing connected between spirituality and politics. And maybe it's because they put in your mind, as a child, a separation of church and state. You see what they did there? And you know as well as I do that church, nonsense, and state, maybe up until now, has been nonsense too, controlled by the people across the pond. But I don't want to get too political here. I want you to understand it from your spiritual lens. This now moment, what's happening, is the ignition of sovereignty. And if you look through it that way, you will amplify the success of it and expedite it and manifest what was meant to be. The Age of Aquarius, the letting go of the patriarchal control. No more propaganda, no more manipulation, no more lies. Free yourself from the matrix, but do it in a way that you understand everything. Otherwise you understand nothing. Grow the fuck.